are back here on Action News Live this morning, just about 19 minutes to the top of the hour, and a very exciting, very interesting and topical morning that we have here for you.
Absolutely. You know, the Miss America competition is just a few weeks away now.
Not even.
Air on the 15th, yes, right here on KSFY, so you don't want to miss it.
And this morning, though, we're not just talking about the competition. Miss South Dakota, Loren Vaillancourt, is joining us here this morning. Thanks, first of all, for getting up early. I suppose
you bet.
You're going to have to get used to it. Now,
yes,
we're obviously talking about the competition, some exciting things happening for you in the next few weeks. But the really interesting message, I think, is your platform. Tell us a little bit about it, something that's affected you personally.
It has. My platform is The Dangers of Distracted Driving. And it's in honor of my brother, Kelson, who was just 21 years old, who was actually killed by a distracted driver last May. He was just in the passenger seat with his seatbelt on, and the driver pulled out in front of a semi. He was so distracted that he pulled out in front of a semi. So this is a huge issue in South Dakota. South Dakota teen drivers were ranked worst in the nation in May of 2010. So this is a big deal, but it's a national problem too.
And it's really a lightning rod, I think, as you said, across the country. So I think
Absolutely.
it's a particularly timely platform.
Well, it's frustrating too, because you see when you pull up at stoplights or when you're driving along, you see everybody is on their phone. What are some of the things that you're doing and some of the things that you're talking about that you're bringing to try to stop this?
I talk to a lot of schools and organizations about this topic, but there's this really exciting thing that I really want to share with all of you, that State Farm has actually partnered with me, and they're actually offering grants to South Dakota schools with the best distracted driving campaigns. And we're doing this video blog thing. It actually launches today, so if you go on the Facebook page, State Farm's Facebook page. It'll also be posted on the Miss South Dakota Organization's Facebook page, so make sure you go. I have a couple of video blogs I'm going to be posting all the way until the pageant on Saturday, and every time you click like, it's worth $1 towards the campaign for a South Dakota school. So, so excited about that.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Very exciting announcement.
Make sure you do that.
For us here on The Big Show. What advice do you have for parents, Loren? You know, how to parent, and what's the best way? I know you're not a teenager anymore, but it hasn't been all that long. What's the best way for parents to really reach their kids so that they understand just how important this is?
To lead by example. That's probably one of the most important things that you can do as a parent, because it is proven that teens mimic their parents' driving habits. So make sure you do the best job that you can to be a positive role model for them. And by going in and talking to schools, I feel like I get through to not only the kids, but also the parents that come and watch as well.
I think you really have to make sure you reach both.
So talk a little bit about the pageant. You're meeting on Thursday already.
And Thursday bright and early, yes.
What we see is just a tiny part. You're going to be busy for an entire week. You don't only compete on Saturday night, but you compete all week long.
Exactly. Well, we're going to be right when I get there. We have to be there by 2 o'clock on Thursday in Vegas. So I'm so excited for that. We're going to go ahead and start rehearsals right away. We'll be so busy. We have appearances every day. And then we start competition on Tuesday. So.
Wow. So much excitement for you, Loren. Thank you so much for being with us here this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Most importantly, the very best of luck to you in the Miss America pageant.
So good to have you here, and we're going to make it our business here to get as many people to click like, because we want as much money from State Farm to go to schools to help with the distracted driving initiative. All right, we're going to take a quick little break here.